Set up. Come on, set. Hi-yo. Charcoal. Ready to go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hold on. Set. Ready. What is it? Form. 180. Here we go. Here we go. Trick 9B. Here we go. Set. Cooler. Ready, ready. Military stop. Drum. What do you got? Set hut. Ready. Base 27. 180. Charcoal. Charcoal. Military stop.
Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Mayer. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, I love night games because you have all...
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Oh, he's got a chance. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. And the Chanticleer is racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to the fullback. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Let's take a step back, talk big picture, Coastal Carolina. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. Three-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him.
There he goes. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Chanticleer. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Back to throw, it's Mayer. They've got the screen set up. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him, and now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Handoff to the single running back. At the 45 on his way. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. He got a step and just dusted. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. With jet sweep pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quick touch pass to the receiver. Finding open areas. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Chanticleers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, the running back has it. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Reed. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They go to the ground. Hard running there. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. At the 20, he's got space. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And the Chanticleers want to crank the tempo.
221 wing, 221 wing.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Coastal! And they take it in for 6 more. They'll operate out of split backs. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Mayer. Right down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Going to the ground. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Chanticleers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Base 27.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. And the Chanticleers moving quickly to the line. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking for a man. It's Mayer. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Chanticleers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Turning it on. Touchdown, shot to clear. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Reed. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Reed. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Mayer. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David.
Just keeps moving. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. The Chanticleers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
And the Chanticleers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Big fullback's got it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Fullback's got it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The shot that clears come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the shot that clears are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Mayer. Out of the backfield, he's open. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's caught. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be.
Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! And couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top. Got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Well, this offense came into the...
This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Gets it past the marker. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The shot that clears are in the hurry-up. Sends it back in motion. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Takes the handoff. It's Reed. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
To the air, it's Mayer. He's got it. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not...
Touchdown, Coastal! And the route is on. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good
One more play to pad the stats.
Set, ready.
Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. And when you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Centennial Bank Stadium in Jonesboro, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Arkansas. Gonna run it. It's Reed. Powers through the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Chanticleers want to pick up the tempo. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Across the 35. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Chanticleers! Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the air, it's Mayer. Right on the money. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. All right, guys, let's talk a little Coastal Carolina. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Makes the catch. It's Reed. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Let's take a step back, talk big picture Coastal Carolina. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a three-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
The Chanticleers are on the move. Quick pass on the fly motion. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Smashes ahead. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Chanticleers want to move quickly. Touch pass on the run. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Chanticleers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Can't get him to the ground. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quick pass on the jet motion. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there.
Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The Chanticleers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The jet sweep pass. Touchdown, Coastal! And they take it in for 6 more points. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Runs through the tackle. And runs through, just dismissing tackles. Got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Oh, what a move. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Little touch pass to the receiver. Breaks the tackle. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Runs through a tackle. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Looking for a gap. It's Reed. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. He's got 98 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. And the Chanticleers will line it up on 1st and 10.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Sweet cut there. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Chanticleers in the hurry up. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Chanticleers! The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Handoff from the gun. Makes a man miss. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Chanticleers have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Give to the back. Finds a little space. Turning it on. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Pulls it in. It's Reed. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Dropping back, it's Mayer. Got his man down the middle. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Reed. The Chanticleers headed quickly to the line. Going to sling it on second down. Trying to set up the screen. Makes one man miss. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And the Chanticleers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna run it. It's Reed.
There's just so much for this defense to think about right now. They've had strong side runs thrown at them. Now the counter. And they know that this offense can work in the play action off of all these base runs too. So much offensive volume this defense needs to worry about at this point in the game.
Wants to throw. It's Mayer. Finds his back in the middle. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Chanticleers are rolling down the field.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And that ball's free behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, you dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David.
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. Breaks into the open. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Chanticleers will snap it on 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Makes his man miss. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. So hope stays alive. The undefeated season lives on as they inch closer to that 12-0 goal and what they hope will be a berth in the college football playoff.
And I'm just so impressed with the mindset of this football team each and every week. They're poised, they're focused, they have a good game
looking to the air in the first play of this conference championship. Grab down the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Chanticleers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Here comes the shovel pass. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're...
The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover. Does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And he's got it again. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Chanticleers begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Grab down the middle. It's Reed. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Chanticleers will try to keep this drive moving. Hand off to the back. A change of direction. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. Offense in hurry-up mode. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. That one sails incomplete. He threw it too far.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. The Chanticleers come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. On the ground, it's Reed. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Chanticleers. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Breaks free with room to run. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Coastal. He would not be denied. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Reed. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, great energy in that building and a fun first half in this Sun Belt Championship. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Sun Belt Championship.
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Chanticleers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Reed. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down.
The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And they'll use the ground game here. Breaks loose at the 15. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
Looking for some space. It's Reed. Makes a nice move there. Has the first down and more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. The Chanticleers have 1st and 10 here. And They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, what a move. Will not be brought down. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And they jump on top here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Running with purpose. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. They come up on first down. Clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Kirk, Texas State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. The shotgun running play call. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down.
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Grab near the sticks. It's Reed. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. And the Chanticleers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On first down, it's play action. Touchdown, Chanticleers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Man, Chris.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Send the back in motion. Oh, he throws it back. Caught near the sticks. It's Reed. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pocket breaking down, but the play loses yardage. A very tough 2nd down coming up now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Leaning on the run game here late. Breaks into the clear. And he's brought down there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, these are the kind of plays.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? You make the tackle, but that's enough for a 1st down, and that should do it.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Coastal. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty.
Military stun! Military stun!
There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Reed. They bring him down after a short gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Reed. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. The Chanticleers looking to run some tempo here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Reed. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. On third down, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. And the Chanticleers will line up on 1st and 10.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught behind the line. It's Reed. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And the defense did everything that's...
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. He'll hand it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
From the shotgun to handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Try and muscle for the first down. The Chanticleers are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Oh, it's a double pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Reed. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Chanticleers.
This is a nice touch.
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Grab behind the line. It's Reed. That's the spin move. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense. Just
the Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Reed. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. On the ground, it's Reed. Gets the first and still running. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And the Chanticleers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Now it's second down here. Keeping it on the ground here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field.
The Chanticleers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Here's the second down play. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. And the Chanticleers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package.
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Using his legs on the scramble. Gets some space around the 30. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seemed to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running back has it on a screen now. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Oh, and he throws it back. He's going to take off. Great cut there. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. End zone ahead. Score! Touchdown! So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, they can't bring him down. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. The Chanticleers are in the red zone.
Let's go.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, when you have a guy that can get to the outside that quickly, use that touch pass to be able to get him on the perimeter, let him use that speed to pick up a 1st down like this.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. They'll try a pass here. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. And the Chanticleers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Using his legs, it's Reed. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the penalty's going to wipe away the touchdown and back up the offense. Let's see if they can overcome that mistake. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Set, ready.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught for the completion. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. So it's 4th down and 2. They could make a first down without scoring. Now they call a run. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown. Chanticleers. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to find room. It's Reed. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to...
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. "15-yard defensive pass interference." That player will get an earful on the sidelines. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. He's going to pull it down and run. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Chanticleers looking to cash in this red zone trip.
Trick 9B. Trick 9B.
And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal. Still no answer for this offense. Well, Kirk, this quarterback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Reed. Fighting him off. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.